Oh, hey. How's it going? I'm in a very good mood this morning. You know why? Because I just figured out that Pokemon Unite has been banned in both Belgium and the Netherlands. As of this morning, the Pokemon Unite team has released a statement on their official website stating the notice of termination. It reads, "Thank you to everyone for your continued support of Pokemon Unite. Unfortunately, we have made the difficult decision to end service for Pokemon Unite in Belgium and the Netherlands from November 30th, 2025. As of this date, service for Pokemon Unite will end in Belgium and the Netherlands. The app will no longer be available to download on mobile devices or Nintendo Switch beyond that date. In-game items, including AOS gems and subscriptions, will no longer be available for purchase from October 34th, 2024. Please ensure that all in-game items are used before November 30th, 2025. We'd like to thank our players in Belgium and the Netherlands for their support, and we apologize for any inconvenience." Took you guys long enough, didn't it? Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Now, why could there possibly be a reason why these two countries in particular are banning Pokemon Unite? Well, I'll tell you why. It's this. What did I tell you? What did I mention like over a year ago? It took them over a freaking year to realize, hey, this prize machine, you can dump money into it and not get anything back. Oh, I don't know, that seems a lot like actual gambling. Now, it doesn't state this anywhere in the official forums or Twitter or anything, but let's be real. That's the reason why they had to get rid of it. The government finally caught on, even though I think they should have caught on sooner, but whatever, besides the point, at least they did. They finally caught on, and they said, hey, yeah, you know what? We see what you're doing now, finally. Yeah, no, we don't support this. Get this out of our country. And this is the problem with games that have tried to be so cheeky and sneaky and just try to pretend like things aren't what they actually are. It's like, if they called this the Poke Slot Machine, I'm pretty sure it would have got banned on day one in those countries. But no, they called it the Prize Machine. Sounds like an EA term now that I think about it. Now, in all fairness, because again I have to point this out because people think I just hate Pokemon Unite 100%, that's not true. I like the game mechanically speaking and the terms of its concept. Its monetization, though, can go to hell. That's the thing I can't stand. You have 7 different ways this thing's monetized. Paid subscription, battle pass, prize machine, buying characters, etc. When it seems like that is more of the main focus than actually playing the dang game itself. And that's the main thing I have a problem with. It's when you put the shop first and the gameplay second, it just makes it seem not as enjoyable or valuable anymore. Obviously, there can be fun with this game, and those who have invested a lot of time into this game, unfortunately, all of their efforts will be for none because, well, they're banning it. And I've done some digging. All throughout the website, all throughout the terms of service and everything, there is absolutely no mention of refunds for your purchases. I'll be honest, that kind of pisses me off more than the prize machine itself. Let's be real, Tencent. You wouldn't even get rid of this game if the government didn't tell you to. So the very least you could do is refund the players you're screwing over. Imagine anyone from Belgium or Netherlands who have actually dumped $50 into the prize machine to get a skin. Or even paid the battle pass or the subscription service and all that. All those purchases deleted. Gone at the end of next year. I can't even begin to imagine the levels of sunk cost fallacy some of these players are probably having. Heck, some of them probably use a VPN to try to weasel their way around to keep playing the game, but that's not what I'm focusing on. Let's just pretend most people can't, because in reality they can't. So a lot of these people will literally lose everything that they've earned in the game. All that time they've spent like grinding ranks and getting the Pokemon they desire to play, all the holeware they've earned, whether it's actually earning it or purchasing it, that is a lot to just immediately get taken away from you. And this is the reason why I will never, ever support paying for cosmetics in games, because situations like this literally proves my point. Everything has absolutely no value outside of the game it's in. If you can't get access to the game anymore, what happens? It's gone, right? Everything that you invested is permanently deleted, out of your control. And that's an incredibly crappy feeling. Now, it is interesting how it says November 30th, 2025. I did like a triple take on this, and I could have sworn it was like a typo or something. Like, oh, do you mean like you discontinue buying stuff and or downloading the app in October, and then in November you actually permanently shut it down in those regions. But no, I mean, they wrote the same date down 4 times, so it can't possibly be a typo unless someone's incredibly illiterate or something. I have no idea. But even still, it states that it blocks all access to all items in the game. I mean, does the currency that's not paid count as in-game items? Because it mentions Aos Gems is one of the things that deletes, but not the coins. So even still, your options are extremely limited now. So even if you wanted to try to enjoy the game for at least the rest of next year, it's going to be significantly more difficult because now you're basically forced to play the free-to-play route, and all the other options are no longer available to you. Now, if this also includes like all items, including coins, particles, whatever the heck else is, like all currencies and stuff, I mean, you can't even get any more characters anymore. Like, you were literally nerfed in terms of things that you were able to do. So at that point, is it still worth playing the game? Like, what happens, like, over the course of the next year? What if new overpowered characters take over the meta and you literally don't have access to them? What fun is that? Everything around this just seems completely backwards. It seems like they're actively punishing these regions for, let's be real, a problem Tencent created themselves. Yeah, that seems awfully fair. But then again, it's not the first time you tried punishing your players. I see all those Battle Pass holowares that people didn't have access to before now in the prize machine. So if you didn't buy the Battle Pass before, now your only option is the prize machine for unlimited time. So it gives you thinking, well, damn, I should have paid $10 to $12 for the Battle Pass instead of potentially $50 for this holoware now. I literally can't stand Tencent. As much as I want to give Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket a bunch of crap for all the stuff it's currently going to pull when that comes out, at least they're far more transparent than Unite is. Unite just tries to hide it, and they got away with it for over a year. This is not gambling, it's prizes. Again, it sounds like EA. It's disgusting. On one hand, I do feel bad for those who did invest a lot of time and most likely money into this game and now don't have access to it anymore unless they circumvent their way. But then again, I'm not entirely sure if that goes against terms of service, so either way. But on the other hand, you guys are finally free from this bullcrap. You can finally go play something else. Again, a lot of them have great concepts. Unite had a good concept. Go had a good concept. Heck, even the new Pocket game has a good concept as well. But every single one of them suffers from the same thing. Over monetization, over gameplay. Again, it's a free-to-play game. I get it. But literally, do we need like 7 different ways to monetize the game? But even though it took over a freaking year to get the job done, well done, Belgium and Netherlands. You finally did it. You finally caught him in the act. Can we please stop at the gambling in these games now? Probably not. But on that subject, how long will it take for you to realize that there's gambling in Pokemon Cafe Remix? I cannot wait until that game gets the beating it deserves.